Welcome to TYTSports. Francis Maxwell bringing you a segment of 5 questions in 5 minutes. Of course, they're going to be World Cup related because that's all I know, as I've suggested. So the first question was, did Zuniga's tackle merit a red card? My answer, yes. So the reason why Zuniga went a lot of the game, I don't think it merited a straight red, but should have Zuniga been sent off in that game? Yes, because he had many tackles that were late. He had one on Hulk with his studs shown on his knee that should have been definitely a yellow card, and this one was reckless. The ball was underneath Neymar's hip when he was there, and I don't know why he tried to jump through Neymar, and it's unfortunate Neymar's frame is not the strongest compared to the powerful Zuniga, who's very small and stocky, and his knee rid right into his back, and for my bracket, as I've mentioned, it took a big hit, so I'm a little bit prejudiced on that, but I definitely think he should have been sent off overall in the game. Next question. Does Brazil stand a chance at the World Cup final without Neymar and Silva? So, I mean, it's unfortunate they have to come up against Germany, who are, in my view, the strongest team out of the 4 remaining. Based on their performances, they look very strong and structured. Actually, I had criticisms about them, and I think the coaches watched TYT and went, you know what, Francis is right, I'm going to change it, because he had 4 centre-backs, and he changed, put Lam back into right-back, and they looked a lot stronger against France. So, unfortunately, I think Brazil will lose against Germany. I've said it again. I don't want them to, and if they win, please give me the criticisms, because I want Brazil to go through. I've got a bet on them. I said way from the start they would win it, but I think they'll struggle now without Neymar and Silva. That's my view. Number 3. So, this is another question that's got many criticisms out there. Is Van Gaal clever or crazy? Clever. Undoubtedly clever. He makes decisions based on what he views. He makes them crucially at points in games. And he doesn't worry about what's going to happen if it doesn't work out. The Krul incident is just a demonstration of this man's intelligence. He recognised that not only is Krul bigger inches-wise, don't make any sexual reference, Jason, you disgusting man. He's bigger in height, but it was a mind game. Costa Rica players must have been thinking, oh, they're changing the goalie, this guy must be an expert. And they came in, and Krul played on this, started to mess with him a little bit. It wasn't as sportsmanlike as it should have been, but it worked. They won the penalty shootout, his decision was right, and Holland go through to the next round. Number 4. So, it's just one that everyone talks about when it comes to the World Cup. Messi's on the tip of everyone's tongue. Will Messi lead Argentina to World Cup glory? No. And here's why. Because overall, I just don't think Argentina are a good enough team to win the competition yet. Messi is having a great tournament, there's no doubt about it. They have strengthened their chances in my views. And De Michele is coming into the team in the last game against Belgium. They did look strong, structured at the back. It wasn't the most exciting game, but Belgium were limited to outside of the box shots. That's what Argentina have to do. Don't get me wrong, they have got a chance, but I think that they'll come up against Germany in the final if they get by Netherlands, which is a possibility, but I think Germany will just be too strong. They're going to be my tip to win it now, so unfortunately I don't think Messi will lift the trophy this year. 5, did France get their tactics wrong versus Germany? I think I've just said no on every question. They definitely did not get their tactics right against Germany, not only because they lost 1-0, but they lost 1-0 in a game that they just looked as if they didn't have a chance. They didn't do anything that they'd done previously in the World Cup games to show that they were worthy of that position. They didn't look strong in the attack. They didn't look as if they wanted to be there or win. A big decision that the coach, Deschamps, got wrong was playing Saka at the back. I don't think he's that bad of a defender, but Koscielny and Varane had a great partnership in the previous game. They looked strong and they looked composed at the back. Saka came in and they started to look panicky. Varane, I don't think, played to his best overall. I tipped him before, but I just think that France got everything wrong from the way they set up against Germany until the way they executed on their attack, because they didn't really have an attack. That's 5 questions in 5 minutes. Make sure to tweet us your questions you want mentioned on the next show, and stay tuned for more action. World Cup semi-final coming soon. Thank you.